Dear friends, welcome to Learning About. In this video, I'm going to share information regarding two recruitments, one from the Staff Selection Commission and the other one from the State Bank of India. Now, both these recruitments are hiring on a massive scale, and for both this, like any graduate eligible to apply. So, first I'll share the information from Staff Selection Commission, then I'll move on to the State Bank of India. So, Staff Selection Commission, they have notified the Combined Graduate Level Examination 2022. Now, the registration has already started. Now, the last date to apply is 8th of October 2022. Usually, they give about like a month, like time for registration, but this time they have given only about 3 weeks. So, those who are eligible and willing, just go for it immediately. And they also have given like 2 days for correction. Okay, you cannot make any new application during those 2 days, but if you have already applied and you want to make any corrections, you can make the corrections on 12th and 13th of October, and the exam is tentatively scheduled. The tier 1 examination is tentatively scheduled on in the month of December 2022, and tier 2 will be notified later. And as far as the final merit list is concerned, it will be based on only tier 2. There is no interview, right? And tier 1 is more like a gateway for tier 2, and the final merit list will be based only on tier 2, right? And there are about 20,000 plus vacancies. Okay, so they have mentioned in the notification itself there are more than 20,000 plus vacancies. So it's a very important hiring. So those who are eligible and willing, just go for this. Now, coming to the details of post, including the pay, the name of the post, and then the age limit. So first you have in the pay level 8 with a basic of 47,600, where the take home will be about 80,000. So you have like two posts under CAG. So the two posts are Assistant Audit Officer and Assistant Accounts Officer, and for which the age limit is like not to exceed 30 years. Then you have like pay level 7, where the basic is 44,900 and the take home will be about 70,000. And so here the posts include Assistant Section Officer in MEA, in Railways, IB, Central Secretariat Service, etc. And also this includes Inspector of Income Tax, Inspector of CBI, Central Exercise. Okay, and then so you also have Assistant Enforcement Officer, Sub Inspector in CBI, Inspector in Department of Post, and then Inspector in Central Bureau of Narcotics, etc. Now for all these maximum age is like 30 years. Then in the pay level 6, where the basic is like 35,400, the take home will be about 55,000 something, right? So the roles include sub inspector in NIA, divisional accountant, sub inspector in in narcotics bureau, and then Narcotics Control Bureau, and then you also have like the very important and interesting Junior Statistical Officer. And for Junior Statistical Officer alone, the maximum age limit is 32. For others, it is 30 years. And the rest of the post, where the upper age limit is like 27 years, it's pay level 5. The basic is 29,000, 200, and like the take home will be about 50,000. And the roles include auditor, accountant, junior accountant, etc. And the last one, pay level 4, the basic is 25,500 and the take home will be like 40,000 plus, okay, or a little more than 40,000. The age limit is like 27 max. And the posts include tax assistant, sub inspector in Central Bureau of Narcotics, etc., like upper division clerk in so these are the different posts. So there are about 20,000 vacancies, right? But right now the split of vacancies, according to different posts or departments or states, are not mentioned. Okay. So once that is updated, I'll also update in the channel. Now coming to the eligibility criteria, of course Indian citizens are eligible. The age limit I've already mentioned, and like any graduate, as far as educational qualification is concerned, any graduate is eligible, and the cutoff date is 8th of October. That's the cutoff date. That is, you should have completed your degree before 8th of October 2022, which means like 2023 batch is not eligible, but those who are completing their graduation before, those are completing their degree before or on or before 8th of October, eligible. Later dates you can try the next time. Okay, so any bachelor degree is eligible. Now for the post of JSO, Junior Statistical Officer, you should have a bachelor's degree with at least 60% marks in mathematics at 12th standard level, or bachelor's degree in any subject with statistics is one of the subjects at the degree level. And for the assistant audit officer or assistant accounts officer, you need apart from bachelor's degree, the desirable qualification is CA or cost and management account, or company secretary, or masters in commerce, or masters in business studies, or masters in there's MBA finance, or masters in business economics is what they are expecting as far as educational qualification is concerned, right? Now, how to apply? So first you need to create you need to do a one-time registration. Now by now most of you would have already done that. Okay, now for one-time registration you have to fill in your basic details, like your name, your 10th details, your basic qualification, your father's name, mother's name probably, and then Aadhaar and address and other details, your valid email ID, valid mobile number, and all those details you have to give. Okay, so you have to make a basic registration. Now after that you have to specifically apply for this particular examination. The fee is 100 rupees, but there is an exemption for women candidates. Okay, there is no fee for women candidates belonging to scheduled caste, scheduled tribe, candidates with benchmark disabilities, etc. Right? So the application fee is 100 rupees, and you need to as far as photograph is concerned, for this examination you need to upload the latest photograph, and and you can there are various exam centers, and you can choose the center of examination also. As per you can see that in the form you can check this scroll down list, and then you can choose whatever is your preference. You can choose as far as exam center is concerned. Okay, so form will take quite some time. Okay, that part just please do it very carefully. Okay, now coming to the scheme of examination, so there is a minimum cutoff according to your category to which you belong. And now when I say category, sorry, I forgot to mention, in the as far as age limit is concerned, there is a relaxation in the upper age limit according to the category to which belong. For example, for candidates belonging to scheduled caste and scheduled tribe, there is a relaxation of 5 years. For candidates belonging to OBC, there is a relaxation of 3 years in the upper age limit, and so on. Okay, now coming to the scheme of examination, so you have tier 1 and tier 2, and there is no interview, right? So your final merit list will be based on tier 2, and tier 1 is and based on your performance in tier 1 you will be called for tier 2. Okay, though tier 2 1 mark will not be counted for the final merit list. So in tier 1 you have 4 sections, 1 hour duration, 100 questions, and 200 marks. That is, each question carries 2 marks, and this will be a computer based examination, right? Both tier 1 and tier 2 will be computer based examination. And the for wrong answers there is a negative mark of 0.5. so correct answers carry 2 marks, for wrong answers 0.5 negative marks, right? And if you don't answer, no marks for that. And in the 4 sections, if you see, in our channel Learning About, we have videos related to reasoning, general awareness, and quantitative aptitude. All the relevant videos on the test platform is given in the description below. And as far as English comprehension is concerned, the questions are uploaded in our test platform. Not just English, even the other areas are uploaded in the test platform. You can make use of it. Now as far as preparation is concerned, only general awareness requires a lot of effort and time in terms of preparation. Even there you have a set of topics that gets repeated. Okay, so for example, popular festivals. Okay, there is a section on books. Okay, and then the various waterways or geological parks. Okay, so there are certain topics. Okay, it includes both the it includes current affairs as well. Okay, and when it comes to history or geography, there are set of topics that gets repeated. Okay, so if you prepare strategically, even that will be easy. But having said that, it is anyhow vast when compared to the other sections. And when it comes to reasoning, you have set of template questions that gets repeated. For example, you have certain repeated questions on not the same numbers or values, but the template is repeated. Okay, so you have questions on coding, decoding. You have questions on like alphabet series, and then like what comes behind a particular side of a cube, okay, or like a mirror image kind of questions and so on, okay. And quantitative aptitude also, like you have repeated questions on percentage, profit loss, time and work, etc., right? Only the numbers keeps changing, the question kind of gets repeated, okay. So this is regarding tier 1. Now as far as tier 2 is concerned, now paper 2 and paper 3 are not mandatory. Now paper 2 is for the candidates who apply for JSO, and paper 3 is for the candidates who apply for the assistant audit officer and assistant accounts officer. Now paper 1 is compulsory for all. Now paper 1 has like two sessions, okay. The second session is data entry speed test, okay. So now this is only qualifying in nature, but all the candidates have to attend this. So they'll just check the data entry speed, okay. Like, so they should, the candidate should have like minimum error, okay. This is like qualifying in nature. And as far as session 1 is concerned, like it is broken down into like 3 sections, okay. So section 1 is mathematical abilities and reasoning and general intelligence, okay, totally like 60 questions and like 3 marks each. And section 2 is like English comprehension and general awareness. English like 45 questions, and then general awareness like 25 questions, totally 70 questions, 3 marks each. And like section 3 computer knowledge module, okay. Now, so as I said, like the data entry speed test will be qualifying in nature. Now please look at the syllabus. At the same time, do not be do not think that when you look at the syllabus it is it's very lengthy and all that. But as far as SSC is concerned, except maybe for the general awareness part, okay, the preparation that you require is very minimum. You can either look at even like one of the videos that will be sufficient, or you can just download like a previous question paper and then practice. That will be more than sufficient, okay, as far as the other sections are concerned, except the general awareness, right? Now this is the section on computer proficiency, a kind of newly added section wherein they check the computer basics, software basics, okay, working with internets and emails, basics of networking, cyber security, etc., right? So you can just go through the syllabus. I'll upload the PDF in our Telegram channel. You can make use of it, okay. And whenever you go for the examination or document verification, apart from the admission certificate, that is the hall ticket, you should also carry recent passport size color photograph and government issued photo ID card, okay. So that is mandatory, okay. Now there is a minimum qualifying marks according to the category to which belong. There is a minimum qualifying marks, okay, and the minimum qualifying marks, okay, in for the unreserved categories like 30%, and for OBC EWS it is like 25%, and for all other categories it is 20%, right? Now, so with this I come to end of the first part of the video. Now I'll inform about the State Bank of India recruitment. Now, however, you have any queries, please post your questions in the comment section. Now coming to the second part, State Bank of India, they are recruiting junior associates, customer supports and sales. Now the last date to apply is 27th of September, okay, and the preliminary exam will be held in the month of November, and the main exam will be held in the month of December, or December 2022 or Jan 2023. And the final merit list will be based on the the final merit list will be based on the main examination, and the preliminary exam will be more like a gateway for main examination. So those who qualify the main examination will be called for the main examination, right? And very importantly, there are more than 5,000 vacancies, okay, but split state wise. And if you are opting for a particular state, you should know the local language. So how do they test that? That local language, either you should have studied in 10th, or as you should have that local language you should have studied as one of the subjects in 10th and 10th or 12th, or you should undergo a test of local language before joining, okay. So after the main examination, before joining, you should undergo the test of local language. And more than that, apart from choosing to write the exam in either English or Hindi, you can also write the exam in the local language. Okay, so if you are applying for Tamil Nadu, you can even write the prelims, mains and all that. Okay, you can apply, you can appear for the exam in the language of Tamil as well. Okay, so like that. So I'll show you that particular table. So the total vacancies like 5,000. The state wise vacancies you can check from the PDF, which you can download from our Telegram channel. The link to the Telegram channel is given in the description below. Now coming to the eligibility criteria, as I said, like any graduate is eligible, and as far as age limit is concerned, the cutoff date is 1st of August 2022. 28 years is the maximum age limit, but however, according to the category to which belong, there is a relaxation in the upper age limit, like 5 years for the scheduled caste and scheduled tribe candidates. For OBC candidates, it's like 3 years, and so on. There is an exemption in the upper age limit. Now coming to the selection process, so those who qualify preliminary exam will be called for the main examination, and the main exam, the final merit list will be based on the main examination. And into the preliminary examination, you have like 3 sections: numerical, reasoning, and English language. In our channel Learning About, we have videos related to numerical and reasoning, and as far as English language is concerned, you can make use of our practice platform. So the preliminary exam is for a duration of like 1 hour. Each section carries 20 minutes, and each section is timed, and there is a negative, all this, like both preliminary and main, is like computer based examination, and there is 1/4 negative mark for wrong answers, right? And so as I said before, apart from appearing in English and Hindi, you can also appear in the local language in the numerical ability and the reasoning ability part. So those who qualify preliminary examination will be called for the main examination. A main exam consists of general awareness, general English, quantitative aptitude, reasoning ability, and computer aptitude. Okay, so when I say general awareness, it also includes like financial awareness. So a total like 2 hours and 40 minutes, maximum 200 marks. So here again you have negative marks, and here also, except for the English, general English section, you can apply in the you can appear in the local language. So list of medium of examination according to the state applied for. For example, if you're applying for Tamil Nadu, like you can appear for the exam in English or Hindi or Tamil. If you're applying for Kerala, English, Hindi, or Malayalam, you can choose a language of your choice. And the pay scale is, the starting pay is like 19,900, the basic, so which means like take home will be like more than 30,000 at the entry level. Please remember there is a probation period, like first 6 months is a probation. There and depending upon the category to which belong, they give a pre-examination training. And the application fee for this is like 750 rupees for the general category candidates, OBC and EWS candidates. For candidates belonging to scheduled caste, scheduled tribe, and persons with benchmark disability, there is no application fee. Right. So with this, I come to the end of this video. I hope the information that I have provided here was useful to you. Those who like this video, please click on the like button and share it with your friends who may need it. And if you have any queries, please post your questions in the comment section below. And if you are not already subscribed to our channel, please consider subscribing. Thanks for watching the video. Have a great day.